Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to the evening streams. Have a look at NAS100 and US30 here. So, just a very quick rundown. Last week we had this massive move up as a result from CPI, and today we've just had quite low volume. Alright, but you can see here we formed a support on the previous 30-minute candle. We had a nice wick down, a nice rejection of this previous 4-hour support, and I'll be looking for buys. You'll notice your daily candle has no top wick. On another broker that would look like a gap down, so we're looking to fill that gap and move to our next level of resistance here at 11,840. US30, very similar setup. Right, I'm waiting for the 15-minute candles to close here, and I prefer the setup here on Nasdaq, but US30 looks like we may close above this resistance at least, and you've got a wick to fill there. I just saw the setup and decided to start the stream. So the setup's pretty much already here. We might have to be executing in the next 30 seconds. So sorry if it seems rushed. I just like that we had that like liquidity grab earlier on, and you can see the volume coming in right now. These candles are starting to get bigger and bigger. I would have liked this 15-minute candle to close above resistance. Looks like we might not get that. And with that closure, I think I'll just be waiting for the 30-minute candles to close here. US30, also tough. Close bullish at least, respecting that previous resistance. But at this point, maybe safer to wait for the 30-minute candles to close. Hello dear. Hello there. If we do come back up and break these highs, I would expect us to drive at least for like 15-20 points here, so we can come up and create that top wick for the daily. "12 minutes until the hourly candle closes, so let's just wait and see how the hourly candle closes. You hate NAS and US30? You don't need to trade them. In fact, this kind of goes against what I preach on stream, sticking to 1 or 2 pairs, since I trade gold and GJ in the mornings. But this is where I come from. This is my background in trading. I started trading NAS100, and that was all I traded for about 2 years. In fact, I've probably traded NAS more than I've traded gold and GJ. US30, I haven't traded it as much, but you know, it's moving quite similar to NAS. Obviously the ranges are just a bit bigger, candles are a bit bigger, you know. This 15-minute candle here is like 100 points. Hey, what's up, Vince? How are you? So we've got about 10 minutes here. The reason I'm wanting to see the hourly candle close is, you know, when we're looking to execute a trade, we're looking to get into a trade where we're gonna minimize the drawdown. So when we have a new candle open, if we're looking for price to move up, you know, we will create a bottom wick. There's a 90% chance that we'll create a bottom wick before driving up. So we're waiting for this candle to close, waiting for our new candle to form a bottom wick before executing buys. Although right now, I would rather see this candle close above 11,775. So if we don't, I'll just have to wait a little bit longer. Then US30 here, I'm looking for buys above 33,770. The main driving factor throughout most of this year has been inflation and how the central banks are handling inflation. So that's why we saw such a massive move on gold last week, is because we had CPI. Okay, so that gave us some information on how inflation is doing, and we had a improved inflation reading last week, and we saw this rally here on gold. So now indices and gold are moving in confluence, and we've had a nice move up here on gold. We flipped bullish on the daily candle. We did get a little bit of a spike up here. So I'd like to see if we do the same thing on the indices and move back up to these highs. Euro JPY analysis. You're more than welcome to send a chart to the Discord group. Yes, I'm using TradingView, and this is just the free plan. I don't really see a reason to pay for TradingView. like a surprise afternoon session. I said I wanted to do more evening streams, but you know, I want to do them once or twice a week. And it's difficult to have a set day because if, let's say, I do it on a Tuesday, you know, I don't know if there's going to be volume on a Tuesday or not. I don't know if there's going to be a nice setup or not. So I saw things kind of setting up here. I was just talking about this now. We had a nice move up on gold. There's some volume here in this late afternoon, you know, after NYSE open. And with daylight savings, NYSE open is at 4:30 now, so we're still fresh into the NYSE session. And had no trade today for London, so let's see. Lower time frame is setting up here quite nicely. We are respecting this 5 minute and 1 minute support. Yeah, here comes the volume. 5 minutes until this candle closes, so let's just stay patient here. Can't have FOMO. If it drives, it drives. Alright, so if we don't break these highs right here at 11,780, if we don't break these highs before the hourly candle closes, I'll place my buy stops above there. And then I'll use this previous 15-minute candle as a stop. So it's looking like 50 points. And then looking to target the highs right here for 58 points. And then potential runners looking to the left here on the 4-hour. Now we've got this nice level at 11,900. So I'll be looking to target that with some runners. I'm thinking a good spot to go break even is once we come up and create that top wick for the daily candle. That'll be at 20 points. Got 1.5 minutes left. I'm hoping that we don't break these highs and we close right here. If we can close right here, I'm going to be placing buy stops on the break of these highs at 11,784. On my broker, I've got it at 11,782. And then stops will be below this 15-minute candle, like I say, for 50 pips or 50 points. Yeah, US30 is already pushing. That looks like a pretty good setup right there. US30 also clean. Like I say, just the one thing about US30 is your ranges are a little bit bigger. The one thing I do prefer here is it looks like we'll close above resistance. NAS100 not so much. Not the ideal closure, but I believe that once we break these highs, we should still come up and create that top wick for the daily. US30, if we break this previous 30-minute high, I would expect us to then fill that wick right there. Just gotta be patient. No buy stops in just yet. Yeah, this is tough. Not really setting up the way I would like to see it. Breaking that previous 15-minute low. So your stops are starting to get quite big here if we do come back up. Not really interested in sells. Your structure here is more bullish than anything, although price is in a range right now. So if we could break out of that range, I'd be happy to take buys up to resistance here. Other than that, we just need to stay patient. Previous hourly, no bottom wick. Here on NAS. US30 looks clean. Which broker am I using? I'm with my Forex funds. So they have their own broker. At least you guys can see now while I was waiting for the hourly candle to close, because we've come down, created this bottom wick. So if we were taking buys before the new hourly candle opened, you know, we would have been in some drawdown now. Although we never broke those highs, so I would have never been in here. For now, we're still respecting that previous 30-minute low, which looks good. I mean, if we come back and flip bullish on this 30-minute and then break the highs, we should be good to drive up. But it's really not looking too good yet on US30. We're breaking the lows. Can't really look too deeply into this. Right now, price is in a range. So when price is in a range, that means we have no clear direction. So we need to wait for price to break out of that range. Here, US30, we have closed above resistance. So this looks better than anything. I'm just concerned this wick up is more of a rejection than anything, because we've come down and broken that previous 30-minute low right now. I would like to keep these evening streams quite short and sweet. So I'll give this another 30 minutes or so. See how we set up, see how the 30-minute candle closes. If there's nothing, there's nothing. I'm not saying that these setups won't play out a little bit later, but like I say, I'm not gonna stick around here too long. Price is in a range at the moment, so if we don't break out within the next 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I'm gonna call it. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. You know, the idea behind these evening streams is for the guys working normal hours, wanting to have a look at trading. Personally, I learned through live streams, and I think it's a great place to learn, see someone in action. But if there's anything you don't understand, feel free to ask. Is that going to be an impulse entry? No, this line I have in here was where I'd like to go break even. I was looking at potential buy stops above here, which I suppose, yes, would be an impulse entry. You do have a nice strong bullish candle closure on the hourly. If we do break that high, I would expect us to drive up here. Still respecting previous 30-minute lows, respecting this 1-minute support here. Yeah, I mean, lower time frame looks good here. We were expecting a bottom wick on this new hourly candle. Right now stops are a little bit bigger than previously planned for. Sitting at about 55 pips. Our target is about 58 pips away, or points. I like that we're respecting these lows. So I'm going to reset these bar stops. $11,784. If we do come down and break these lows, I'll delete the bar stops. Hey, what's up, Zonda? How are you, bro? Breaking lows here. Alright, deleting bar stops. Where would I place my stop loss? Well, I've deleted bar stops now, based off the fact that stops are getting too big. So I wouldn't have a stop loss here, because I wouldn't have a trade. On what time frame do you identify your ranges? Mainly an hourly and 30 minute. So here you can see on my 30 minute, I've marked up this resistance and this resistance up here. Looks very clean on the hourly. You know, we never had a bottom wick for this previous candle. And oftentimes you'll see price comes back down to create that bottom wick. So we could potentially tap into the lows here of this previous hourly and then still flip bullish on this current candle. Yeah, I'm good, Zonda. See, I'm not too interested in sells. I mean, at this point in time, we are quite bullish here and we do still have range to move up on the daily and the weekly. If we do close on US30 below 33,600, you could potentially see this range get filled. But these sells are really not for me. I'd be more interested in sales once we break below this area right here, 33,280. So then we're starting to break some of this bullish structure. For now, everything is bullish. And then NAS, even more reason to not take sells. Daily candle, no top wick. So yeah, we're tapping into those previous hourly lows. Let's see if we can get a rejection here and drive back up. $15 closed, very bearish. Zonda, have you had a look at baby pips? There's actually 2 Zondas here now. What are the chances? Zonda Thompson, have you had a look at baby pips? Pretty sure there's someone else in chat who has no clue what's going on. So let's have a look here. Babypips.com has all the basics, all for free. You know, if you can go through this, get the basics down, and then you can come back to the live stream, you can have a little bit better of an understanding of what's going on. But at the same time, you need to be putting in time on the charts to see how the candles are forming, how these trends are forming. Go and put in your own levels on the chart and see how price is reacting to those levels. So you can see here I've marked up some levels in price where price is reacting to. So we've got resistance, and you can see these candles came up and we touched into this level we've rejected here. But look, this is stuff you need to go through on your own. So like I say, baby pips, and then have a look here at learn forex, how to trade forex. And yeah, you're gonna go through from preschool. There's some stuff here that you don't need. For instance Fibonacci, you don't really need, or you don't need at all. Moving averages, also just a type of indicator you don't need. These indicators, don't worry about them. Oscillators, momentum, leave all of this alone. Chart patterns you can leave alone. Pivot points, all of this you can leave alone. Trading divergences you can leave alone. Market environment, maybe have a look at that. Breakouts and fakeouts, that could be interesting. Fundamentals, definitely go through that. Multiple time frame analysis, very important. I think the rest of this is all interesting as well. Market sentiment, trading the news. And then this is also crucial. Develop your own trading plan, how to use MetaTrader, risk management. You see, everything is here. Everything is here. Everything is free. The thing is, people want some secret formula, some secret 100% win rate strategy, and the thing is, people promote that. But the issue is that's a lie. It's all marketing. Those guys make money from selling shit. So you would rather see someone flexing something, buy a course from them, than someone who's actually providing value for free, because they don't need to be charging anything. But that's human nature, and people don't want to listen. People also want things handed to them on a silver platter. You know, baby pips is boring. It's really boring. No one wants to read through this shit. No one. In fact, I don't think I ever got through everything on baby pips. There's no way. But everything is here for you. You just need to go and put in the time. If you don't want to put in the time, then you know, rather go create a CV and go get a normal job. Yeah, Tyron knows. But you know, just some incentive for you to actually put in the time, guys. You know, I was able to walk away from my job because I put in the time here. And it wasn't easy. It really wasn't. I used to work 12-hour shifts, trade Asian session, get minimal sleep. And then I got to a point where I gained enough trust from my supervisor to actually, you know, get a little bit of, not free time, but he wasn't so on my ass the whole time, and I'd sneak off to the bathroom now and then. And, you know, maybe if I took a trade sitting in the bathroom and then someone calls me, I can't monitor that trade or anything. And, you know, you check your trade after you're done doing what you're doing, and you've taken a fat loss. You walk around your workplace for the rest of the day with your head down, feeling depressed as fuck. But you know, those are lessons that you need. I learned a lot from that, and persevering through all of that got me to where I am today, which I'm not where I want to be, but every day is a step in the right direction. But it takes time and effort. Good things take time. Okay, so yeah, we've come down, created this bottom wick for the previous hourly candle. Lower time frame, we do look quite decent here. 5 minute forming a nice support in this area. So what I'm looking to do is, once this 5 minute closes, if we can close a nice strong bullish candle here, I'm going to do dynamic risk. I'm going to enter just half of my risk, and we'll see if this current hourly candle can then drive up flip bullish. Thinking maybe it's better to wait for the 30-minute candle to close. If we can close bullish on the 15, 30-minute respecting the support. Yeah, it's actually tough. Your 30-minute looks quite ugly. Yeah, I think that's a little bit of a cowboy entry idea there, so we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna execute on that. I'll rather see price break above resistance here for those buys. Zonda. I think you're rushing it. You're rushing the process. You don't need to learn how to trade right now. You need to learn the basics. Learn what everything means. You need to first create a base of knowledge. You need to build your foundation. There's plenty of stuff on YouTube. I understand a live stream sometimes, you know, these are long videos, and you know there's a lot of value thrown around here and there, whereas there are videos on YouTube which will explain to you market structure, how trends work, how candles form, how to read candlesticks. You know, there's plenty of stuff on YouTube, but you're gonna have to go and get a base first. So go and read through Baby Pips. Hey, what's up, Kay? Okay, so I'm looking to execute on buys here if your 15-minute candle can close bullish. I'm basing off the idea that this previous hourly candle closed nice and bullish. Overall, we are in an uptrend here. And then your previous hourly candle, although it was bullish, we had no bottom wick. So prices come back down to this level, created a bottom wick for that previous hourly. I know your 30-minute is quite bearish here, but if we can respect support, that's okay. And then the last cherry on top of the cake would be that bullish 15-minute candle closure. If not, then I'm going to leave that. It's a little bit more of a risky entry because, you know, price is still in this range. We have had quite a strong reaction from this resistance. So this is a trade where I may want to use half risk. Although I don't think we're gonna get this bullish candle closure. What's up, Justin? Okay, cool, Zonda. Go have a look, bro. Yeah, not looking too good. If we break this previous 30-minute low, you know, we've got this wick to fill right here. And we do have clean range moving down, but I'm just not really too interested in these sells. Breaking previous 15-minute highs, and we're pushing up here. Wow, sells. No worries, Zonda, take your time, bro. It's not gonna take you 20 minutes to go through baby pips. Get a notebook, write down what you learn, take notes, try and retain as much as possible. Don't rush. You're young, you're the youngest person on the stream. You still need to finish school, bro. You've got plenty of time. So don't rush it, follow the process. So right now there's two options for me. Wait for this 15-minute candle to close. If it could close just like this, I'll execute bars on the next 15 minutes. If we drive up, any further, I'll have to wait to see how the hourly candle closes. But I mean, if this hourly candle can come back up, close above 11,775, you know, then we're gonna have some really good buys above there. It's nice to see this idea playing out. So yeah, those bars would have been beautiful. unfortunately. Just didn't set up quite right. Hourly candles flipping bullish. Looking really good here. The US30 hourly candle also flipping bullish. I would expect us to drive up and fill this previous hourly wick. If these bottom wicks on these candles weren't so big, this would be a really nice flip entry where you get involved in bars on the flip of the candle. Cheers, Jared. Check you tomorrow. Yeah, that idea played out beautifully. But if it's not ticking all your boxes, sometimes it's just not worth it. In trading, you need to be like a lion. A lion doesn't eat every day. When it hunts, it gets a big kill, it eats, it feasts. You can't be trading like a hyena or a scavenger, picking up the scraps. I don't want to be picking up scraps. I'm patient enough to wait for my setups to come to me, and when they do, I'll feast. Gold. Gold looking real nice as well. Just waiting to see these candles close. So I'll wait for 7 o'clock. It's 22 minutes. If we can get some good closures here, we'll be executing buys. These pairs are all moving so similar to each other. So I'm sure one of them will look good at 7 o'clock if we can close bullish here. just realized I was muted. I don't know if you guys heard me. I'm looking to see how the new 15-minute candle opens up, and could potentially be looking at bars on the new 15-minute. Got a lot of volume here at the moment. I would have liked to have seen a bottom wick forming on this new 15-minute candle first. But your hourly looks really good here. Once we break the highs, I would expect us to continue moving up. And then what I'm looking at here for stops is just on this lower time frame structure here. Yeah, your hourly candle looks really good here. Yeah, I'm gonna place these bar stops based on the... Fuck. Right, I'm gonna just execute right here. Manual execution. As we're breaking these highs. Stops are about 35 pips. $37 points. And then targets are up here to fill the range at 11,840. My stop is at 11,745. I'll go break even at 11,800, 11,804. Something I actually didn't think to have a look at. I think there's earnings this week. One thing I never got too deep into with NAS was the earnings. Like when companies release their earnings. So the fundamentals, I was never too clued up. But in terms of overall what's driving markets right now, like I said earlier on in the stream, is inflation and how the Fed is handling inflation. COTC. Five-minute candle close really nice. Above 11,775. COT data coming out tonight. What time is that coming out? I just want to be in and out of this. So let's see. I'll be done here by then. Don't really want to see this 15-minute flip back bearish. Could still drive up, but if we're flipping bearish on this 15, we could come and create a steeper bottom wick. So at that point, I may want to manage risk. Still haven't flipped here on this 15. after that strong liquidity grab at the beginning of the hour, I was expecting a little bit more volume as we broke those highs. We've got 5 minutes here until the hourly candle closes. I would like us to close above resistance here at least. But overall, hourly does look pretty good here to drive up. Also, the 4 hour was set up really nicely here. We already formed support on the 4 hour. So as we were breaking those lower time frame highs there, those hourly highs, I would have expected us to push up into 11,804. Oh, Wayne. Oh, goodness. Am I buying? I'm in a buy already. In some drawdown right now. As long as we're closing above here on the hourly, we should be good. Alright, so not the ideal closure, but we've still got a very nice nice wick rejection here. Still very bullish on the hourly. Breaking previous 15-minute lows. So I'm going to close half right here. Our MetaTrader's fucking out. I haven't managed to close half. Is anyone else having issues with their MetaTrader? But anyway, survived, so I'm still in here with the full position. I would have liked to have closed half on the break of that previous 15-minute low, just to manage risk. But if you come back and break this current candle low, I would definitely be managing risk on the break of that low right there. I don't know if you guys can see this, but my MetaTrader won't let me close half. Like, it won't let me type in my position, so I have to keep tapping the add button all the way up to 25. I need to close 25 lots and it won't let me close. But I'm just getting it ready. I'd like to close half once we get to that break-even point at least. But we're looking good, yeah. Breaking previous hourly highs. Nowhere else for price to really go but 18 of, sorry, thinking of gold here. 11,804. As we move up into the break-even point, I'll be closing half and putting stops at my entry. Lots of volume here. This new hourly's already done the most and it's only been 3 minutes. Man. One last little push. Come on. I think we need Jared here singing. GJ News tomorrow. Nine o'clock. And then we got CPI at 9 o'clock on Wednesday. Jared voice. Yeah, Jared would be proud. I got my finger on the trigger here, ready to close half. Just want to see one last little push here as we break these highs. Okay, closing half right here and stop start break even. So risk-free trade. Already secured some profit here. So I call that 20 points. I'm gonna have my TP up at 11,840. Potential for runners here into 11,900, but I'm gonna get out as we move back up into these highs. I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I had the break-even point there for a reason. That's our 4-hour resistance as well. We have got some reaction off of there. It's quite tight here. We might get stopped out at break-even. Oh shit. No, Justin, I didn't even notice. I don't know why chat's actually not popping up here. Nah, I didn't do anything. Still in here, but looks like we'll be taking out a break even. The pip count should be on, but I see chat's not on the screen. Back above, or break above 11,804 and survive our break even point. We should be good here. Yeah, DJ, it was just a very last minute thing. I saw price setting up and I wanted to pull through for the evening stream. So at least get one under the belt for this week. We do have a minor resistance at 11,817. Not too concerned about that. Hourly time frame is really nice and clean here. See you tomorrow, DJ. Sleep well, bro. I would have liked us to have broken the highs here on this 5 minute before the new 15-minute opens. New 15-minute, we can expect to see some pullback, some bottom wick being formed. So our chances of getting stopped out at break even here are starting to increase. But we've secured some profit here. Came out on top. So good day. New 15 minutes open, no bottom wick. Is it possible to go long now? This is not a setup I would take. It's too late. Also, to be executing now, you need to be aware that this 15-minute candle could come down and create a bottom wick. And in doing so, if you're executing on bars right now, you'll sit through some drawdown. And the thing is, we're basically halfway through this range right here. So to enter now, that's a FOMO trade. You don't want to be executing based off FOMO. If you haven't taken any trades today, don't worry about it. Tomorrow's a new day. It's going to be new opportunities. We have some high impact GJ news or GBP news tomorrow. Also got some USD news. PPI doesn't really seem to hold too much weight. Just broke previous 15-minute highs, and we did come down, create a bottom wick on this current candle. So this looks really good. Really good. $15 flipping back bearish. We could come back down and create a steeper bottom wick here. So this is why you wouldn't have wanted to execute now. We're already in here, already in profit, already secured something. Yeah, looks like I'm going to get taken out here. There you go. Alright, but good trade. Already secured some profit there. 20 points. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Yeah, I hope there were some new people here who managed to pop in after work. I did the stream for you guys. So, you know, you were relatively quiet. Next time, I hope you, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And anyway, the rest of you, I'll see you for London session in the morning. Nice trade, guys. Cheers, everybody.